Hi guys, I'm freaking out. I lost my glasses. I don't know where I put them. But I'm here. And I want to have a serious conversation. I was going to make a video addressing all the information we have on the Charlie Kirk assassination. But I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm doing right now. What I'm going to do is tell you guys a little story that has absolutely nothing to do with that situation at all. It's about the craziness with the Tylenol and autism, how everybody's reacting to it. Okay, little story. My mother was she had an accident when she was young, and they started her on a treatment regimen of Tylenol and codeine every day for the rest of her life, which included what? While she was pregnant with me. Guess who was born with autism? Me. And I didn't tie it together. I never thought for a second that's what happened. I thought like it was a combination of any drugs that she might have done when she was, younger, and the drugs that my father might have done caused it. But no. We're getting down to the bottom of it. It's something with Tylenol and what it does to the brain. We already know it can destroy your liver. We know that already. I didn't know that. I didn't know any of this when I was pregnant with my oldest. I had no idea there's absolutely nothing out about Tylenol and being pregnant or anything like that. Now they're saying not to do it. Apparently, it seemed just fine. Tylenol was perfectly fine. Absolutely 100% fine while I was pregnant with my oldest. And guess what? I took it for pain while I was pregnant. To get the swelling to go down to my ankle and things like that. But guess what? If you said autism, good job. Now, am I saying it definitely did that? Not saying that. I'm saying that I can see why people think that, or why they're coming to that conclusion, and why the tests are leaning that way. Because if we had been part of the double-blind study, he would have been included in it. But they don't do that in America. They do that in other countries because other countries want to know what the heck's going on. And then we find out what they find out, and then we're like, oh, I don't know about that. We'll have to do our own studies that we should have done 20-some years ago, 40 years ago. I mean, I didn't have as many pains with any of my other pregnancies, just my first one, because I blew up like a balloon with that one. And it's so my other kids, I didn't take much Tylenol or anything with them. I might have took one during each pregnancy because it was easy. They're both really easy. There's not as many pains or anything with them, like at all. No fevers. And if I got a low-grade fever, I just said I did what you're supposed to do, and I would take a hot bath, or a lukewarm bath, and bring my temperature down naturally. Because a fever is supposed to be what helps your body fight the fever, fight the bacteria, germ, whatever is bothering you off. That's what a fever is. Don't believe me? Go watch the doctors. Ask them about it. So, and the swelling, if I had any swelling, I would also just soak my feet in a warm, it would be warmer than a bath. It would be like a hot bath, a hot soak with salt to bring the swelling down. You find out things as you get older, that's all. And if I'd known these things with my first one, I would have never ran the risk of it happening. But that's my little story that, yes, I believe that I started to think about the vaccines when I was younger, but I was like, everybody that I know had the same vaccines I did, and they're fine. So why was I the only one? Did I just get a bad batch of vaccines? Am I the only one that got those vaccines that caused that to happen? No, it's not the vaccines at all. At all. It was something else happened. Because, yeah, I don't know. I started becoming an anti-vaxxer for a while. I was like, well, I don't want to have vaccines for my kids, blah, 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 blah. And sure enough, gave them every one. Ask me if I didn't. I promise I did. Except, I didn't force any of them to get the mRNA for the vid. My oldest decided that they wanted it, so they got it on their own. I was like, fine, you want it, we'll get you it. Because at this point, she's 16 years old, yeah, let's get you the vaccine if you want it. If you feel safer having it, then let's do it. My younger kids didn't get it because they were supposed to be part of the group that wasn't getting infected as easily and couldn't spread it, allegedly. But either way, they didn't get it, so if they decide when they get older they want to get it then. Like, I'm still debating whether I want to get the shingles vaccine. I don't know if I'm even old enough to get it, but if I am, I probably will, because I had chickenpox really, really bad when I was a kid. It was like my whole body covered and down my throat. It was inside my throat too, and possibly in my gut. I don't know. It was bad. It was bad. I have scars everywhere from it. But yes, I mean, don't blame vaccines. It could have been a combination between the vaccines and Tylenol, a medication of some kind that caused it to happen, but heck, it could have been codeine. It could have been the codeine. I'm trying to remember, was I on codeine? They gave me codeine while I was pregnant. I thought nothing of it. Because, I mean, come on now. Either way, I love you guys. Do your research yourself. That's the end of that story. I love you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.